Hello everyone, Wangel here, and welcome back to RimWorld. So before I get started with today's episode, I just want to apologise for not uploading an episode on Tuesday. As I mentioned in the community tab on the post, my dog unfortunately wasn't too well that day, and I wanted to make sure that she was okay. So we had to take her to the vet and make sure she had a medication. And as you can imagine, for those of you that are pet owners, sometimes you got things which are higher priorities, and to me, my pet Sky is definitely one of them. So luckily though, she's feeling much better today. She's still not 100%, but she's getting there. So it's all good. Things are getting better, and I'm glad that we took the time to do it. But that's that said and done. Today though, we've got a bit of a special episode going to be happening, because today we're going to be having a new addition to the tribe. Now, as you guys know, Wakai is pregnant at the moment, has been for a number of days, and so it should be sometime in this episode that she'll be giving birth. And when she does, there's a new mod that I've added to the mod list. You can actually find it linked in a comment pinned to the bottom of the video, because it's not available on the Steam Workshop anymore. But I'll talk about the mod when we actually get to that point. So for now, let's just unpause and continue. So apart from the fact that we're going to have a new addition, this new babby, join the tribe, there's a couple of things that's been suggested which I think is very, very good idea for us to do. So for starters, we've now got access to proper workbenches, like the research bench and stuff like that. So I want to build up this little workshop for us, so we'll be able to actually put those down in here, somewhere out the way of the main living quarters. We need to build another hut of sorts for Melania, so she's got her own place rather than trying to share with Nakai. And it's been suggested about maybe extending the fields further up to the top here, so we actually have more room not just for the new hut, as well as for any new additions that's going to be joining the tribe in the future, and so we can actually have more land for farming. Both, all very, very good points. So I think we're actually going to extend the farm out first of all, as much as we can, by building down more fences. And then we'll be able to set things up so when it comes to spring, we'll be able to start planting new crops. I believe at the moment we're actually researching herbalism, so we'll be able to get access to simple herbs. What they are exactly, I don't know, my first time using the apothecary mod. But once we're done with this, what I'm tempted to try out is, I think it's in the misc tab? Yeah, beekeeping. Because there's certain plants scattered around the place, like for example here, you can see, that if we harvest this, we'll be able to get access to a honeycomb with a queen bee, and we'll be able to use that to make our own beehives, and actually start making honey and mead from it. So it'd be a nice alternative to making beer all the time. So definitely something for us to try out. But we also got who are these guys? I'm trying to remember, they're not slavers. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually buy anyone from these guys. Although, what are you? You're a lizard man I've never seen before. He's got this crest around his neck. That's pretty cool. I'll tell you what. We're kind of sleeping at the moment. Once she's woken up, I'll have her go over and have a chat with these. Just see if we can buy any of these for fairly cheap. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think we've got a lot of silver at the moment, so it's definitely going to be against us. But you never know. We might be able to find something. Right, we also need to start extending this. We've got plenty of wood for the job. So, in fact, let's haul some of this in first. Oh, Christ, we've actually given birth. Hang on. Female human. Oh, wow, and you can't see her because she's underneath Wakai. Okay, slight priority change. First of all, let's get you a bed that we're going to need for Nakai. For E. So Barra, if you can go off and do that for me extremely quickly, because then we have to go and rescue little E here. Now, I'll make the bed. Let's speed it up a little bit. Let's quickly make the bed. Faster, faster, Barra. Before no, I don't have to worry about her being smothered by her mum, but still, might as well get the bed done. There we go. Perfect. Swap this up to E and rescue her. There we go, and as you can see, we've now got a tiny little baby sitting in the bed. Ah. So, this is the opportunity now for me to talk about that mod. Now, the thing is with like the children's school and learning mod that I've also got in the collection, mod collection, is that you can establish what age children are born. But the thing is, even if you make them so they're born at 0, 1, 2, if I remember right, what tends to happen is that they basically turn out to be fully grown humans. I think they have a thing that stops them from working some of the harder tasks, perhaps, but they can move around like a human being, like an adult. And I never liked that. So when I was checking through my mod collection to double check they actually work the way I intended, I couldn't find it, and then I found out that I needed a particular mod that I used to love when I did these sort of playthroughs. And that, as you can find linked in the pinned comments underneath the videos, is the Human-like Life Stages - Age Matters 2. Now, the original mod used to appear on the Steam Workshop, and it was a fantastic mod if you want that bit of realism with the children. But unfortunately, the mod collector, as far as I'm aware, went a little bit crazy, shall we say, and ended up going through all of our mods and basically replacing all the graphics with some sort of anti-male logo or feminist logo or something like that. So, as a result, then, she ruined her own mods on purpose for some reason. But luckily, people were able to go and fix them and upload them elsewhere. So that's where we got it. But what this mod does, it makes it so children actually have to grow up. So, for example, Eel here is, a newborn baby. So as you can imagine, if we go on to health here, she's got the inability, she can't move, she can't manipulate, talk, eat, she has to have someone feed her. She's not got the ability to be reproduced. And, youth, newborn. So she's only got a max consciousness of 10%. So she's going to be like this a little while, and then she'll be able to grow up a bit so she can start crawling or walking, but it'll be very, very slow. So we don't want her to go outside of the house necessarily, so we'll have to make sure we have a stockpile of food in here so she can actually access it. But, it just has a little bit of authenticity to children in this mod. And I believe it applies to, aliens as well, if you decide to do it that way. But, like I said, I think it's a really good mod. Quite happy to include it. So, E is going to stay in bed for a little while. In fact, we'll check out E in a second properly. Because we've checked out her health. And there's a reason why it says flat-chested. We'll come back to that. But her bio, what do we have? That's a lot of traits. Oh, spelling mistake. Hate that. But she's a peacemaker, outdoorsy, a cold lover, and an undergrounder. She's got a major passion for construction, shooting, and for animals, but otherwise is reasonably well skilled. She's going to be a very good addition to the colony when she actually grows up and able to do stuff. So we'll leave her in bed in the meantime, let her do her thing. Wakai, go and chat with this guy, just to see if we can buy any slaves and, have them join the colony. If not, they should have Gola up here. We'll be able to have a chat to find out if there's anything out in the world in terms of missions we'll be able to try and have a chat about. Let's have a look. Oh, we couldn't afford any of this anyway. Okay, leave that. Let's go and chat to, where is he? Gola. So we've got Peace Talk Quest, Bandit Camp, or Prisoner Rescue. You know what? Let's go Prisoner Rescue, see if we can get anyone new to join us. If they're any good, that is. So Prisoner Rescue. We've got a 44-year-old wandering healer. Sounds like a good addition. Okay, whereabouts in the world is she? Actually, very, very close. And we've already got these ones as well. Sammy, an addict with one person. Or 5.5 days for Ikasi, a blaster. Wow, we've got quite a few people already nearby. And we've got a Peace Talks up here. What's this one? The annual expo for shooting competition. Huh. Well, Wakai's actually our best shooter, I believe. We could always send her off in order to investigate the expo, because that will give her extra experience and her to go towards shooting as well. But I kind of want her to stick around to do research. I'll tell you what, how long would it take for her to get there? So say Wakai. How long will it take? 3.31 days, and then she has to stay there and come back for 6 days. I'll leave the expo for the moment just because I'd rather have it so we can actually get the research done. Going for the prisoners, though, could be handy. Let's not rush to do it just yet, though, because like I said, I want to start sorting out the base itself. We could, though, send the 2 lizardmen off, while Baron Wakai starts sorting out the base a bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's cancel that then, first of all, because we don't want a burn pit inside the farm. So we'll have someone to construct that. So yeah, let's go world. Let's grab... Form caravan. Let's get Melania and Nakai. Let's give you... How many days is it going to take to get there? 0.8. So say 2 days of food? If I just give you that... That should be more than enough to get there and back. We'll give you a little bit of that as well. It's not like it's going to weigh that much. Except... Okay, and then these guys should be heading off and then to join with the caravan. So they can do that. And then we can start expanding the fields out a bit as well. So how far do we want to go? I mean, we've got this nice bit of deep water here. So we could maybe go up to here. Have it so we have a little gap so it encourages enemies to try and make their way around the water rather than try and, you know, swim necessarily. Or, you know, bash down the gates. Yeah, if we did something like this, and along here, something like that. Although, no, let's, hang on, cancel that one, that one, that one, and that. So like I said, it gives you that small little gap that enemies will try and make their way around rather than try and think. Although, if we make it a little bit larger, actually, do something like this, that will be much better. So cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Okay. Cancel that. Then we get this being built up as well, so we have some basic defenses. There we go. And that should give us a much more bit of area than for farming as well. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Let that happen. Gifts? Oh, we picked up some silver. That's very nice of them. Looks like they were quite happy with just sitting around here, not doing much then, it seems. Right. Well, Bauer can go off now and do that. You guys are supposed to be forming a caravan. You're just wandering around waiting. Oh, there you go. You're making your way down now. Fantastic. Let's cancel those. There we go. Approaching prisoner camp. So while they're doing that, then Bauer can get along with sorting this out. Why? I've really... Hang on. We got room in here. Why can't we... Hang on. There's no... Oh, what happened to my stockpile? There is... Yeah, there's no stockpile in here. Hang on. Zone. Stockpile zone. Stock cabin? Hang on. Oh. Right, that don't make any sense. Apparently now we've got... Now I put this down, it's a fresh one, yet it's replaced it again. Ugh. Right. No matter. I think that I do need to do... Yes, let's tick that off. And everything else can stay like that. Oh, we'll put vinegar in here, I guess. There we go. That should allow us to start bringing in the wood. Much, much better. Thank you, Bauer. So you get on with that. Nakai's going to carry on with the research that she's still doing. Well, eventually we'll be able to actually start putting down a research bench in here, so we can actually get things going proper. Do we need steel? We might need steel for doing some of the benches we need. I mean, it's got a bit of thing like we could move the fermenting barrels in here as well, maybe put a few more down. I don't know if we need them to make mead. I'm going to have to check that out. Okay, I think you're done now. Can you get started with this, please? Thank you, Bauer. Appreciate your hard work. Okay, generating map for new encounter. Okay, let's have a look. So there's two enemies. We got Hedgehog, and I can't see any other ones unless they're inside there. Okay, let's start making our way towards them. So this must be the guy we're here to rescue. Albio, are you any good? Abrasive and trustworthy. Don't like cooking or firefighting, but very good at medical... Okay. Hang on, you got two... Oh, prairie dog and a hedgehog. Okay. Let's have you, Melania, come and attack. Nakai, get into some decent cover. That's it, that's it. Okay, you focus on dealing with her. Oh no. Okay, Nakai, don't shoot her. Alright, We defeated them. Okay. Right, so we now rescue the prisoner. Okay. Let's clean the door. How are you looking for injuries? Back, stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, this is another thing as well. The life stage mod also incorporates a bunch of stuff here for, as you can see now, we've got things like, we can worry about body hair, we can worry about rumen and ovaries, so it's just to make clear then sort of who's male, who's male and who's female, who has babies and who doesn't. So yeah, you got breasts and stuff, it's human life, let's deal with it. Let's move you in here. Okay, we've got a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Let's let you equip a short bow. Put that in as a surplus weapon. Claim that. Go medical. And let's have you rest until healed. Okay. Nakai, can you go and tend to her quickly? Okay. Not the best quality, but as long as it doesn't get infected, I don't care. Wow, she took a few more injuries than I thought. No matter. Okay, now Nakai. Okay, go and claim this. I suppose we can free the prisoner. There we go, rescue is joined. Okay, let's unforbid these. And at this point I think we might as well just get them to head off already. Okay, so here. Reform caravan, we'll take all three of them. So, to the pemmican, shrimp, simple meals. Olives, wild mushrooms, cheese, berries. Do I want to take any of these with us? I suppose we could take as many as we can carry. At the end of the day, it gives us the opportunity then to actually render them down to cotton if we need, deconstruct them. So we'll take all of that. Take the 2 knives. Don't want to take the tainted stuff. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Head back to base. Alright, Bauer's getting on with this now. That needs to be hauled in. There we go. Alright, this gives me an opportunity as well. Like, we want to basically make this sort of cabin as a standard sort of template, and it allows me to actually use the blueprints for the first time. So I don't know exactly, I think you just click on it and drag it over, isn't it? So something like that. Barracks 1. Don't need to worry about that. So let's just put down hut 1. Oh, hang on. Use only alphanumeric characters and underscores. Oh, right, so we have to do something like that. Okay. There we go. We now got hut 1, we can easily pop down. Might want to make some adjustments, because we don't need tilled soil, for example. But it's handy enough we can just pop it down and swap it out with whatever we need. Okay, that's nearly done. There we go, a new addition to the colony. We need now for this to get finished up. Nearly home. Once I get back now, we can start sorting out a few things like they need to sort out the shrimp meals, I presume. We got some extra room for food. Might actually get some proper meals this time. But we also need to start sorting out, for example, we've now got access, well, 3 days away from spring starting. Oh, disease. What? Okay, Wakai. Wakai, stop the shagging. Okay, go. Tend to your baby. Okay. Plague. 2%, already at 3.9. Oh, dear. Okay, we're going to have to keep an eye on this. Although it looks like we may have a chance of overcoming it. Ugh. That's just bad luck. But there again, we're playing a tribal playthrough. You have to remember, in more ancient times, because of like the lowest quality of healthcare that was able to do compared to today's society, children didn't often survive. There's a chance they wouldn't survive to reach adulthood. So the fact that our baby has now got plague after being in the world for only like 2 days. How long has she been? Yeah, 2 days old. I mean, it's just bad luck on her half. But one of those things. You finishing up there? Fantastic. These guys have made their way back. Let's let them make their way over. And what I suppose we could do... In fact, we need to sort out a routine for the other guy. So, for example, he doesn't want to do firefighting, and I think it was cooking, wasn't it? So we'll let you become my main doctor. Bed rest, hall, basic, finish, that. Warden, sure, you can do that as a 2. That could be as a 4. Okay, he's got a passion for doing this. But I don't want him to construct necessarily now, because he's just crap at it. So we'll do something like that. It gives him an opportunity then to get better with it over time. But then he's not going to be doing anything that's going to have a chance of not working. So we'll do something like this. You can set up as cleaning as well. Let's have you just do these as a main priority for now. How are you researching? Not good. I'll just set you up for the rest of these as 4s. Something like that. So that way my colonists will always have something to do, even if they're not that necessarily skilled, but they're going to have their main priorities. So, welcome to the team. Right. Why did you just plant all that outside? Move that where it needs to go. No storage space. Cheese or berries. Can we not put that in here? Hang on. Storage. Meals, caviar, shrimp, sushi. No. I might as well just incorporate all of that. Okay, what about... That's drugs and apothecary products. What about here? Yarrow material, war food. Vegetarian, cabbage. Oh, hang on. Let's incorporate all of that. Pelican war resources, manufactured. Apothecary products, salted meat, I guess? Tallow, powders, drugs. Do we not actually have anywhere we can put cheese and berries in, apparently? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, cheese, berry, turnips. Huh. Didn't realise we had that much room in here. Let's have a look at the storage again. Contents. Oh, we just got so much smoked meat. We haven't really got anywhere to put it because all of it's just stacked up. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Okay, these... Where's the good ones? Awful quality, that can be deconstructed. That can, and that can. What's this one? Good quality? We'll lay that down at the moment for our boyo. See, that one deconstructed. Alright, we'll sort that out. Let's set this up though. Make sure sewing is no longer going to be a thing. He's done that. Okay. Let's ask for all of this now to be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed too. And then what we're going to have to do is a bit of redistribution with regards to our tilled soil. So where we're going to go the crops is probably going to be up in this section here. And just have it spread out all the way down here. While still leaving some room then for us to build some houses. Oh, here's the rest of the stuff. Okay, shrimp. I think we could make a shrimp meal, can't we not? But, sushi. Calcium carbonate eggs. Okay. Eggs. Shrimp scampi. Could do that if we really wanted to try. Shrimp. So, I'll do forever. See if I can make it. Do that. Alright. Deconstruct, deconstruct. There we go. Something like that. She'll give us a whole bunch of cloth and then we can use for other stuff. Eclipse. Okay. Boyo, what do you have in terms of your gear? Because at the moment it's saying pants is poor quality, cloth jackets, okay. I think you'll be okay though. He's sleeping in there fine. Let's put... Ugh. Okay, the other thing I guess, let's get that going too. And I tell you what, let's cancel off these growing zones. That I'm not going to allow to sow, just because then we can make sure get all that heal when it's done. Bulk goods trader. Okay, excellent. Might actually be able to sell some of those beds rolls instead. So what then? Cancel deconstructing them. See if you can get them hauled in somehow. No, it's color space. Okay. Eo, how are you doing? 65%, 68. Oh no. We might have a chance here of losing our first baby. I hope not. Come on. Let her win this. Let her do well in this, please. So close between them. All we need is one good round of tending. And we should be okay. Come on. Fight through this. You can do this. Oh. It's been so long since I felt on edge in RimWorld, and now it's with that. Oh. I am concerned. Okay. Let's not worry about it for now. All we can do is wait and see what happens, isn't it? I'll tell you what, sell off the shellfish and all that. Sell that off. We've got plenty of cloth. Do they want any of my bedspreads? They do not. Let's sell off the hard skin. That can go. Nettle hemp, we don't need. Smoked meats, olives. Nah, I think we're all good for this. Although now we've got a thing we could get. Let's go and get these two, so we can include more of our animals. So there we go, we can have new animals. We've now got a boar and a cow. Let's give them the same sort of feeding space as the other alpacas. And already they go straight ahead to go try and make some more baby calves. Okay. Let's just finish off this bit there. Okay, cancel this. Okay. Sparrow, move in, finish that off. Excellent. So there we go, we've now got a bit more extended area. We can also go in as well, do floor, remove that. You know what, let's actually remove the tilled soil that we've already got lying down here. Just because it's going to make the base somewhat untidy the way it's looking. So do something like that, that, and that. And someone will get onto that shortly. All that then can be deconstructed. That could be hauled in as well at some points. Okay. All that's been delivered, or we're just waiting now for it to actually happen. Oh, yo. Oh, she'll be okay. She's gonna be okay. Wakai, tend to her. 98% immunity. Come on. 99. Yes. Ah. Oh, that would have been traumatic. Actually having it that we nearly lost a child so early in the game. Alright, blights. You know what? It's fine. Cut the plants. Get rid. Don't need that anymore. Just delete it. Okay. Oh, I think I can actually feel my heart beating in a bit because of that. Oh dear. I'm so happy that Eo survived plague. Okay. Okay. Right. But I was going to have to do that. We still need this to be done up, so I want him to focus on doing that first before we start tilling out more soil and that's ready for, well, the next month for spring. Oh, we've got milk already. Okay, maybe that gets hauled in hopefully some points. Alright, also. Barry, you are actually making me this, aren't you? Okay, he's already done in here. Right, there we go. Don't need that out there, actually. Zone. Remove that. As long as he's got the roof in here, that's what I need to concern myself about. There you go. You can get on with that now. What we'll set up as well is go to production now. We can actually start doing stuff like we can actually put down a proper research bench. That seems smaller than usual. Okay. Let's stick you right here. Probably want to make sure we have like a fireplace in here for the winter as well. What else can we put down? Butcher table can replace that because the butcher spots only give you 70% of the meat and leather. So having a proper butcher table in here would be quite useful. That does mean though we could move the fermenting barrel into here. So I'll put it down there. And maybe we can get a few more going. Something like that, because then we can stick next to it a brewery table. Like that. Yeah, that all fits in quite snugly then. Let's see, research bench, could put down a sculptor's table I guess, but I'm not that fussed for it. Camp crafting, that's only for doing like salads and stuff like that, not too fussed. Basic prosthetics could come in handy though. We are also going to need more steel, aren't we? I don't know, I do want to put a fireplace down, but we're already going to use a lot of sandstone for this. What do we have here? Limestone. Could make a limestone fireplace. And stick it just here. Something like that should work out just fine, although if we're going to need steel, where can I get steel on the map? There's probably a few mining spots, and I'm pretty sure I saw there was a building, I think on the other side. Yeah, we've got option to mine steel here. Got what looks like a meteor there. Anything in this mountain? No. That's marble. Okay, what about this side? Got more sandstone. Could potentially use it. Glowstone, no steel there. Glowstone but no steel. Limestone floors. Oh, hang on, we got steel there. I could swore that there was a building somewhere around here. Sandstone, hang on, let's... Group of raiders farm have been seen in the distance chasing down a trade caravan. Let's defend the caravan. Oh wow, we've got a new dinosaur. Oh wow. I'll tell you what, go to the animal field. Look at that. Not only have we now got this dinosaur, but we also got, you can see that the mod is incorporated back from, I think it's Gear Up and Go, has incorporated actually pack animals, you know, bags and that on it. That's really cool. Okay, make your way over to there. We'll get ready to deal with the, oh, here in fact. Steel. Okay, let's get all that ready to deconstruct. We've got a group of raiders now making their way in. We've got, what have we got? 3 with bows, 1 with a club. Okay. In fact, one of my characters didn't have a bow. A BO, you didn't actually have any weapons. So what, you can get the short bow. And then we'll just get things set up then to deal with these guys as they make their way over. So tell you what, let's get... let's move you out of the way over to the end. The rest of you though, get into stance. Move yourself here ready to fire. Alright. Okay, they're making their way over towards here. Okay, let's move up to there. Okay, I know we're standing out in the open, which is not ideal when you're engaging in ranged fights. But on the other hand, we've got a slight advantage here that they're not going to be able to really chase us down as much. Yeah, guys, focus on killing this one off. Barra, you don't need to run off. Okay, they're now fleeing. Okay, what do they have? Short bows. Poor quality, okay. Oh, beer. Right. Okay, well done, team. Go off and continue with your duties. Okay, let's drop off the 2 medicine and 14 silver. Not that it was actually worth it in terms of the goods, but the fact that we've now got a trained pack animal, I presume. It's actually very advanced training, so we could teach it to haul, rescue, and all sorts. Okay. Gives my colonists something to do. What are you? Okay, you're just a fur before. Good. Right. Well, that worked out. Okay, well that's been hauled in and sorted out. Well, Kai's now got somewhere proper to work in, so let's cancel that. We can actually put down some... We've got plenty of wood. We can actually put down some proper dining tables now, I think. We go to... Where was it? Furniture. Dining table. Could put one... Put one there. Put one... Where does this go? I need one. Right in the middle, okay. So, grab that. Stick one here, and I think the other one was just here. Yeah, that works out. And then we can actually move up these ones and replace them as well with some dining tables. Okay, let's about get on with that. Still need to get some proper quality food though. All we're getting at the moment is smoked meat, which is all well and good, but we kind of want to make sure we have some proper meals, you know, for the colony. We're probably going to have to try and sort things out a bit, because now we're getting a bigger and bigger colony. It might be better for us to set up so, for example, every character or family has their own little hut like this. Or we might have to use this as a more communal area for our colonists, for our tribe members, I mean. That could actually work out quite well for us. Because we can easily fit 2 more here. Swap this out and then, yeah, so we have one for Melania and Bao, maybe put one up then for Bao and Wakai, slightly larger of course. Swap this out and then to become more of a communal area, so we can put things down like a proper table for 4 people to eat at a time, and things like that could work out quite well for us. I think I will do that. Moment though, research is nearly done, spring has started, so I think the next thing I want to do once this is finished is to actually start tilling up the soil ready for us to start planting new crops. I'll let Barry though finish off what he's doing. Okay, maybe finish off the building itself first of all, I think. I would rather have you do that. I'll tell you what, prioritize that as well. Then I suppose you can... There we go, herbalism is done. So let's get beekeeping now as a priority. Right. That can happen, that can happen. And that, I guess. Okay. Now that he's actually finished that up, we can go on to here, go to floors, and start sorting out tilling the soil. So how much space do we have to work with? Say 13? So we could do it like 6 by 5, say. That should give us more than enough crops for what we need to do. So we could do something like that. So what? Let's do something like this. For some big crops. And then maybe do some smaller 4x4s. Just so when we can try and do stuff like make ginger... Well, ginger I believe is probably one of the stuff in the apothecary mod I've seen. And aloe vera, that whatever we have available to us. We'll be able to grow them here alongside the psychoid leaves, I mean, with the smoke leaf, you know, stuff like that. It could be... So it allows us to get a whole bunch done. Okay, maybe not that. Tell you what, expand that out slightly. Like that. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And do the same then for here. Yeah, something like this should work out quite nicely, and we still have room then to put food down and that. Yeah, something like that. So once Bauer gets on and finishes off that, that'll be fantastic. Alright, finish off that table as well. I mean the chair. Thank you. Let's provide a bit of light in here as well. Prisoner rescue quest. 23-year-old warrior. Okay. That might be an opportunity for us to try and get a new member as well. We'll wait and see. Alright, you're getting on with that. Barra, what are you doing now? Okay. Thank you, Alboyo. Right. I'll let him finish off that, and then we'll start sorting out grow zones, because I can't remember his priority setup. Plant cutting... Okay, we'll do that as a secondary task. Okay, in that case, let's just get on with it. So do something like that. Something like this. Yep. Okay, let's shrink a zone. There we go. Stick one here. Okay, let's have a quick look. We want, up in the big ones, we would definitely want to make sure we have like rice and corn going. Definitely want to stock off heel roots being grown. Cotton, I think we're okay for cotton right now. And I'll definitely use these smaller ones back here for smoke leaf and cycoid plants. Because we don't need to worry too much about making smoke leaf and that. In fact, I think we're okay for smoke leaf. We might go for coffee maybe? What else do we actually have now? We've got hops we can do. We've got nettles. Hemp and nettle. Okay, what about these other ones we've grown? Garlic, ginger, kale, turmeric. Okay, so we've got a few different options just to try out at least. Might be worth a try, hey? So what, let's go for hops here. Alright, let's go heel roots. That's going to have... It's supposed to be a good idea actually to try and get some cotton. But then we've got so much stuff going in already thanks to the wool we get from the alpacas and that. We don't have to really worry about it. But I suppose we're best. Better having it or needing it to need it or not have it. So let's go cotton for you. This then will give you turmeric. Don't know what any of these do. I presume we're going to need an apothecary table to actually turn them into stuff, but let's just work on getting them, I guess. So kale for you, that. I mean, kale's supposed to be healthy for you, isn't it? Garlic. Ginger. What was the other one? Nettles, wasn't it? So what, let's grab that. And just do something like this, so we can get another grow zone. There. And we can just set this up to be nettles. Also try them all out, see what they each give us. So something like that should work out quite nicely. Then, basically we just need to get rid of all these plants here. So just cut plants. Cut all of these. Right. That will get around to doing that eventually. These two are going to be sleeping, and we've still got plenty of room then to be able to build some more huts. Once we get more resources, of course. There we go. We've got a nice little supply of animals here as well. Got a nice little workshop all set up. In fact, did we get access to some different lights? Could have swore, yeah, we did. So we can actually do a little lamp fixture, lamp light here, rather than having to try and set up elsewhere. How do we put this up? Maybe put it there. Okay, so we've now got another raid. A group of lizardmen have arrived. 2 of them. One of them's got a crossbow. What's the other one got? He's got a musket. Well, still keeping things O-tech, isn't it? Right. Okay, guys, squad up. Just keep an eye on what they're planning to do. Looks like we might have to put down some of this along here as well. In fact, let's take that opportunity to sort that out now. Oh, can we not put it on there? Okay. Alright, make your way here. Oh, Christ, he got shot in the head. Okay, kill him. Alright, how are you doing, Nakai? You've been shot in the head by a musket. But you're otherwise okay. Oh, wow. Nakai's actually transgendered as well. Huh. So he's got testes. And now he's considered transgendered. Good for you. Okay, they're fleeing. Alright, where's the other one get to? Where did he go? Oh, he's right there, okay. Lakai, go and get yourself bed rests. Baba, go and chase him down. If you can. Melania, come and follow him, because having access to our crossbows can be quite useful. And as for the muskets, someone haul that in for me. In fact, you can go and haul that in for me. No. Haul it. Okay, Nakai is rested. Wakai, go and tend to him. Okay. Baba. Oh, he's just made it off the map. Right. But hey, we've managed to pick up a new weapon. A weapon that's more powerful than any of the bows we've got at the moment. But, you know, still pretty low tech by all accounts. Oh Christ, who's injured? Why are you injured? You got shot by a... When did you get shot by a great bow? Huh? Cree. When did that happen? You know what, I have no idea. But hey, it's being tended to, that's the most important thing. Right. Bauer, how you getting on? Consuming smoked meats. You've still got some more tilling to do, I see. Okay, I'll tell you what, finish this off quick. And then what I'm going to do then is swap around his priorities, so it's going to be... Okay. His priorities for Bauer, we want harvesting, grow. And we'll put those down to 2. No, keep that as 1. So whenever there's harvesting that needs to be done, he will do that as a priority. But then once he's done, he can always get started on doing stuff like, you know, construction, that sort of thing. In fact, hang on. No, cancel that one. Cancel that one. Okay. Yeah, carry on with that. And what I'm going to do as well is ask for all these to be hidden. There we go. Let him get on with that. Oh no, actually, I'll tell you what, can't... Alright, before you harvest and grow, do me the favour then of actually cutting all those plants. Okay, because we've got so much blighted plants at the moment. Nope, get on with... Though it's probably because it's evening time, it's time for him to have recreation rather than actually do any of the jobs I've asked him to do. Okay. No matter, no matter. Right, cut plants. There we go. Ask all that to be cut up as well. And we're going to have to cut all those up there as well. Oh dear. Okay, just cut all of this. Alright, we need to start moving these bodies up here as well. Just so we can start burning them off or something and get rid of them. We'll sort something out. Although, since we're also talking about expanding the base, we need to find more stones to tear down. Like, what's this? That can be deconstructed at some point. Oh, wait. So our little baby here is now capable of moving. Now, as you can imagine, it's not going to be ideal because she can't really move that fast. So we have to keep an eye on this. What I'm going to do is actually set up her area so she can only stay inside. But what we will do, because she obviously is going to need some clothes now, is if we go on to tribal wear, we'll get someone to get started with that. So I think Melania is our main crafter. So I'll let her do that when she wakes up. But what I will do for the inside bit, let me just change... In fact, let's make a new zone. So we do something like this. I'm going to call this... let's call it baby zone. Right. Expand baby zone. Basically to include all of this. That way then we can always guarantee she'll be able to go off and help herself to water. But then she's not going to go too far away. She's not going to get lost or... Well, not lost, but she may get stranded because of her... You know, needs going up, but not able to get back to actually fix it. Oh, animal plague. Oh no, you got the plague already? Okay, go and fix that. Yo, you're not going to really be able to do much, I'm afraid. You might as well just go back and rest again. Although I like the fact she's now picked up Shoot Frenzy. Right, you go and sleep. Right, did you pick up... Hang on. Tribal wear. Did I not get make yet? No, it hasn't. Melania, you're my best crafter. Go and make... Hang on. Do we not... Are you telling me I can't make tribal wear? Oh, out of alpaca... Right, okay. Make it out of one of these, for me, please. There. Go and fix that for me. There we go. Much, much better. Oh, in fact, Rakai, I believe you're my best shooter, aren't you? Go and give yourself this musket. I mean, it's not as good as the excellent bow, though. In fact, let me compare. Warm up 1.55 seconds, 30 melee. Range cooldown. No, damage is 18. That, though. Damage is 14. Slightly less warm up. What's more accurate? The bow is much more accurate. Okay, swap that out. In fact, which one of you guys didn't have a weapon? You got a crappy bow. Barrett, I tell you what, you can now get yourself a nice, fine musket. There we go. Right, tribal wear's been done, has it? Okay, tell you what. Pick it up. Bring it in here. Drop it on the floor. Okay, forbid it. Guardian melee eel. Force wear it. There we go. We've now got a baby with clothes. Only 8 days old, and she's able to make her way around the house. Very cool to see. But if we pop on to, what is it, health? So now she's a baby. Thank you for telling me about beekeeping. But yeah, as you can see now, she's a baby. Agility 2 out of 2, so she can only move 25% of her max, and 5% manipulation. Can't talk. And she gets tired much more quickly because of it. So like I said, it just adds that level of authenticity and realism to having children in the game, where you have to actually look after them and make sure they're okay. So she's going to get tired much more quickly as a baby, and sleep quite a bit. But at least she's not going to have to worry about waking up the others in the place because she's screaming her head off and what have you. At least that's a blessing. Right, let's cancel that. And let's build myself now a proper butcher table in here. So I tell you what, Barra, if you can get on with that for me, that'd be great. Okay, crafting spots can be moved down into here as well. So let's stick it there. Because now we can actually use the seating as well as somewhere to sit down. So do something like that. And of course now we'll come on to... What the hell is half of this stuff? Okay, so we can make barrels of salted meat if we have rock salt in that. Huh. Why don't we do that? I think that's due to the apothecary mod still. Potting compost. Okay. Not sure how that's gonna thing. Where's just butcher creatures? Do it when as often as needed. Obviously within the range of the settlements. I'll tell you what. Do I want to try and make barrels of salted meats? I suppose I'm not that concerned about it right now. Let's just leave it. But there we go, we got that sorted out. The crafting spots, just make sure... Do we want a wolf hut? We don't have wolf skin, so let's not worry about that. Tribal headgear could do. Let's make sure to do smoke leaf joints, just so we have them available. Nettle hemp in bulk. Make a book, or for a journal if we wanted to do that. Oh, there's quite a few different things in here, isn't there? Okay, I'll tell you what, do... For the moment, do one per colonist with one left over. Count anything that's equipped. Don't count anything that's attained. Count it if it's away as well. Just to make sure then we've always got enough sort of, you know, stuff for our colonists. In fact, all these bedrolls still need to be deconstructed. Get on with that for me, please. Right. Still got all this planting to do. Okay, Barrett. Oh, hang on. Cut plants. Do those for me quick. No, okay, go to the toilet then by all means. Cut those. Okay, cut that and cut that before it affects any more. Thank you. Right, now we can cancel this, go back onto work, and swap this around a bit so he goes back now to harvesting and growing. There we go. Even that guy's going to help out a little bit. Research. What we can actually research now? I mean, slow things down a minute again. I mean, we could go to apothecary. We can now work on powders if we want it. Grants the ability to grind and dry plant materials into powders. But something I would like to try and work on is maybe get some proper clothes, now that we can actually access it, so get some complex clothing. Stone cutting will allow us to get the stone cutting bench. We could go for lizardmen art, or go for smithing, so we can actually make smithing, and make weapons and stuff like that. Advanced bridge building will allow us to actually do what I think I talked about in the last episode, about maybe making, proper bridges out in the deep water, as well as be able to actually build like houses out on the river. I think that could be quite interesting. Gunpowder, we could do that if we wanted. Tribal art weapons. I think that gives us armor as well. So I'll research that for me quickly, and then let's find somewhere we can actually make for bees. So where would that be? Bookshelf. Production? Beehive. Closed space with some things your colonists can harvest their honey. Okay. So let's say we pop it. I don't know how this actually works. Let's say pop it here. I don't know. Let's ask for 2 of them to be done, and we need a harvest apparently from these. So any more of these nearby? Oh, there's one actually. Nope, that's not going to count. As in, it's not harvestable yet. Any others? Oh, there's one in here. Let's ask for this to be, or let's harvest as many as you can. Just see what works out from that. Okay, I'll let Barrow carry on with what he's doing. But we're going to have a lot of crops available to us, so at least that's something. So we've got corn, wise for us to get started quite immediately. We've got nettles being formed up. Melania is getting started with ginger. Not sure what we're going to do with this exactly, but we'll wait and see. Stone cutting, I'll tell you what, stone chipping spots. So I want to make me 20 stone, so we can make plenty of stone in to do our next expansions to the base. Oh, thank you, Melania. Okay, well, Kai's continuing with that. Let's go all the wood in. We're just waiting for those honeycombs of the bee. I tell you what, let's just get them now while I remember to do it. So go and cut this down. Okay, that's giving me the 2 I need. Okay, Barrow, go and work on both of those for me quick. No, make it. Okay, 1. Hang on, where's the other? What happened to the other one? It didn't get disappeared that quickly, did it? Huh. No matter then. Tell you what, Barrow, try and prioritize this one. And, okay, do that. Okay, take 1. Okay. 2, since 51. Okay. So we need flowers. We've got 120 out of 50 flowers within range. No ideal temperatures, so it's going to have to wait a little bit. But it should mean then we can start growing honeycombs. And hopefully we'll be able to use this, I presume. Here's the brewery. Yeah, make mead out of honey. Just do that forever. There we go. Medical emergency. Why? Bad hygiene. Oh, right. Okay, right. Forgot about this. Water tub. Let's build water tub by the bed. Barrett. Haven't got enough wood. Christ, we've gone through all that wood already. Okay, okay. Alright, we need tree, ready to harvest. Okay. I'll tell you what, go and cut this tree down for me. How much wood do we need? 15. Okay. Try and do this so my baby doesn't die of dehydration because I haven't sorted... Okay, thank you. Go and work on this for me now, please. Okay, great. Alright, okay. Alright, can you not... Okay. Drink. There we go, now wash. There we go. Okay, she's not going to die from dehydration now. Hallelujah. Oh, can't believe I forgot all about that. Right. But now we done sorted that out. Let's go and deconstruct this. Okay, Eo, are you okay now? You are still extremely dehydrated, but it is going down a bit. Okay, that's good. Oh, I was concerned then. I thought we were going to lose her again. Right, okay. These are now rotting. I suppose we really want to try and burn them, or at least move them away from there if we can. Alright, you finish that off, Bava. What I'm going to ask for this then is don't allow it to be sewn, but I'm not going to ask it to be redone afterwards. Just because we don't really need to. Let's finish that off. No, finish it off, Bava. Okay, go and do what you were trying to do now first. Okay, tribal warfare is done, so we can now actually build things like tribal armor and things like that. And let's do next. Forge allows us to make some basic weapons. Prisoner containment, plumbing, prosthetics. Let's go agriculture. Let's do that. Oh no, let's do earthwriting. Nice and quick one. But then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll end the episode here. So, we had a few near misses when it came to eel, but we've now got our first of the new generation that's been born. We'll just have to see if we get any new ones. We need to at least have 2, ideally, so we can say the tribe is going to continue. So whether or not they're going to be siblings, or hopefully not siblings and that they're going to try and have babies together. But if we can have some new members of the tribe join in as well, that would be great. But otherwise now, we just need to expand the base out a bit, maybe to turn this, as I said, into a communal area, rather than just a giant hut that it's originally started out to be. But otherwise, I'm quite happy with how things have gone in today's episode. So, thank you very much for watching today's one, I hope you all enjoyed, and I do hope you join me next time for more RimWorld. But until then everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.